Okay, check this out. So if you've been following me for a while, you may know that I used to build trucks from scratch. I used to be an okay builder. I just haven't really built anything nice in a while. So I'd like to share this one with you. So this is my Austin Gipsy Mark III or 4. I can't remember the exact model. This took me about 2 years on and off to build. I finished it in 2015, I think, the summer of 2015. I've made a couple running videos of it. It's not really a super awesome performer, but still not amazing, but some of my best work. It's on an RC four-wheel drive Galande 2 Gilandi 2. I don't know German. I just have a German last name. Yeah, so this is the second G2 to be converted to leaf springs. The first one was also done by me. It was my FJ40 Cruiser. I did that right when they came out, so I do believe I was the first person to convert a G2 to leaf springs. So I just pieced it together with some RC four-wheel drive parts, and I went spring under. I didn't do the thing where you flip the axle over and put the pumpkin on the wrong side. I ground a little flat spot in and then just bolted the leaf springs to it. So it wasn't a tough conversion. I think they ended up making a kit to do it later on. So I built this because at Scale Builders Guild we had a build off. It was just like supposed to be like rare or weird 4x4s. I didn't finish it in time for the deadline, but I did eventually finish. So the body is all styrene, built from styrene sheet. I went all out, and I made functioning doors. The windshield folds down, the hood opens, tailgate functions. So all the hinges and the little tie downs and the little latch. Those were all made from aluminum or brass. Hand cut out the emblems, and yeah, really outdid myself. Yeah, these hinges are brass, soldered. All the little nuts or bolts are just straight pins. Cut the pin head off, super glued them in. Tamiya Hilux lights back in the days. That's about like the only round headlight you could get, and they were readily available. The grill mesh is just aluminum screen door screen. Little shackle doodads made from little picture hanging hooks. The hood tie downs work. And the hood falls off. Well, since I can't get that on, the hood was vacuum formed. I carved a buck, formed it, added all the detail. And then underneath, just for giggles, I put in a 22R. So that's the only 3D printed thing on this. Maybe that battery is too. But that's a GCM 22R. I did all the little wires and all that stuff. I even put a radiator. I really went all out. Little hood prop. Isn't that cute? Some more hand cut emblem. These little marker lights, turn signals. I can't remember what those were from. Possibly maybe clear styrene rod or something, and then I formed them and then Looks like they have a little bit of like gloss paint on them to make them shiny. So the tires are 1.9 dirt grabbers that I cut, narrowed, glued back together. There really weren't a lot of narrow tire options then. Still aren't so much now. The steering wheel turns, it's got a little servo. You know, nothing super crazy to today's standards. The little shifters, I put them in some shock boots so they can move a little, just to help Uncle Albert or Pappy Smiggin grab them. So yeah, all that stuff in there scratch built, except for the steering wheel. That was from that old Axial parts tree. Seat belts, aluminum. Did all the little details on the bulkhead. And so the battery, all the electronics, the RC stuff is under here. Guess I gotta open that other door. And then the battery goes under there. And that's just held in with magnets. So it's got a marine vinyl seats. I think I carved those out of MDF. Also did the gas tank out of, I think it's a chunk of MDF too. I even put shocks front and rear. I really went full detail. It's kind of an ugly little thing, but it's also cute in the same regard. So I hope you liked that little show and tell, and let me know what you think. Well, thank you for watching.